Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another Tag Tuesday video. It is actually Mother's Day, the day that I'm filming this video. And first of all, I want to wish all of my mother friends in BookTube a belated Happy Mother's Day. So in honor of Mother's Day, I've decided to do Phenomenal Woman book tag, which I was tagged actually quite a long time ago. This tag was created by a phenomenal booktuber and a very close friend of mine, Marilyn at Marilyn Maya Mendoza. And I was tagged by another phenomenal friend of mine, Emily at Novel Novels. I will link both of their videos down below. This tag has 3 questions, and the first question is, who is your favorite phenomenal woman author? If you have seen just a few of my videos, I think it will be very easy for you to guess who I'm going to talk about. It's of course Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie is my favorite author, and I co-host a readathon in December in honor of her. I'm very close to finishing all of her books. I think she really deserves the title Queen of Crime because her plots are very finely constructed in every mystery that she wrote, especially the ones that she wrote in 1920s, 30s and 40s. However, I think all of her mysteries have something special in them, which makes her really the queen of crime. I'm also very fond of her writing style. I'm currently reading one of her books that she wrote in the pseudonym of Westmacott, which is not a mystery. It's actually a general fiction novel, Absent in Spring. Although it will probably not be a favorite book of mine, I still think that the book is very well written. I really feel like I'm at home when I'm reading something written by Agatha Christie. She has that magic that really captures me. She is definitely my favorite phenomenal woman author. Question 2. What book features your favorite phenomenal woman character? It is the character of Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I read sections of the book many times. However, I think I read the book as a whole 3 times. First one was when I was a teenager. And because I was a teenager, I was mostly focused on the romance aspect of it. I liked the book very much when I read it. However, I was not amazed by it like I did in the latter 2 times that I reread the book. And to be honest, the romantic parts are the most questionable side of the book. I always say that I want Jane to be with Mr. Rochester because Jane wants to be and is determined to be with him in the book. But Mr. Rochester is certainly not the hero of my dreams. Second time that I read the book was when I was in my late 20s, and this time I realized the beauty of Charlotte Bronte's writing. Her descriptions were incredible, and the way that the character of Jane was described so vividly was because of, I think, Bronte's wonderful writing style. I became sort of aware of Jane's quiet inner strength in that reread. However, when I reread the book a few years ago, I was completely in love with the character of Jane. I think she is the perfect example of a very positive character development in a novel. How can I not admire the strength of Jane as a character, as a woman? It's really impressive that she had started her life with so many disadvantages and became a woman who knows what she wants and, most importantly, who knows what she doesn't want. So that's why Jane Eyre is my favorite protagonist so far that I read in a book. And the third question is, if you were creating a book prize, which phenomenal woman author would you choose? There are so many women authors that I love. However, this time I will talk about an author that I haven't talked about. Actually really shaped my preferences in a book. Mary Higgins Clark. Agatha Christie is the queen of crime, but Mary Higgins Clark is queen of suspense. And the first book that I read from hers was The Cradle Will Fall. Most probably up until that point, I have not read a book that really made me want to go on and on so much. It was the definition of a page turner for me. This book talks about some shady practices in medicine and also, of course, a very suspicious murder. Most probably a few months later, I read another Mary Higgins Clark book, which was While My Pretty One Sleeps, which is a book talking about the fashion industry. And it was also very page-turnery, and this book actually started with a murder, a great combination for those years and even now. The next book that I read from her was Remember Me, which had supernatural tones. To be honest, this book was my least favorite book of hers, but it was also, of course, not boring and quite engaging. The next one that I read was Just Take My Heart, the most romantic one that I have read from hers. It was a bit predictable, but I really liked the characters and found the story to be very engaging nevertheless. Then I read Where Are the Children? It's my favorite book of hers so far. It talks about the kidnapping of two siblings. And we follow the book from the point of view of the mother. And I read the book in just one day. This book really felt breathtaking, and I really wanted to know the fate of the children. I was very invested in that book. And the last book that I read from her was All Through the Night, a short story belonging to Elvira and Willie series. The mystery in this one, decent, not complex, because it was a short story. I really liked the characters in the short story. I decided to try that series from Mary Higgins Clark as well. Anyway, the book prize that I will create in honor of Mary Higgins Clark, of course, about suspenseful books with very engaging plot structures. I think because she wrote so many suspenseful books, she really deserves a book prize in her name. The fourth question is actually tagging some phenomenal women booktubers. Since it is Mother's Day today, the day that I'm filming this video, I will tag all the mothers in the booktube community. Happy belated Mother's Day again. Those were my answers for phenomenal woman book tag. Please comment down below. For which author would you create a book prize? I think that question was very interesting. If you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose phenomenal. Phenomenal means phenomenon in Turkish, and phenomenon is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.